On LJE News today, armed herders invade a community in Benue State. FCT resident doctors begin indefinite strike. Court refers Nnamdi Kanu's medical transfer motion to Chief Judge for reassignment. And on international news, Nepal Prime Minister Kaki names new ministers following deadly Gen Z protests. And on sports, Flying Eagles final squad named amid key player withdrawals ahead of Under-20 World Cup. Hello and welcome to LJE News 8. 4 p.m. here in Abuja. I'm Mohammed Ele Sule. Don't forget you can be a part of the conversation by dropping a comment on our social media platforms on Facebook, YouTube and Instagram. LJE News continues after the break. Do stay.
What are we saying? Stop it! The land we call home, the source of our life, our food, and our future. A conflict that tears at the very heart of Nigeria.
We see the pain, the shattered lives, and the broken trust. But what if we could mend what is broken?
LJE Nigeria invites government officials, traditional and religious leaders, farmers and herdsmen representatives, security agencies, civil society organizations, international development partners, and the general public to a 2-day national conference themed Securing Nigeria's Future, addressing the root cause of herdsmen-farmers conflict through justice and inclusive dialogue. Date 30th September to 1st October 2025. Venue Shehu Musa Yaradua Center, Abuja, Nigeria.
Join us as we address the root causes of this conflict through inclusive dialogue.
We will not just talk.
We will listen.
We will not just debate.
We will seek to understand.
Together, we will find solutions.
Now the news in detail. Armed herders invade a community in Benue State. Suspected armed herdsmen have reportedly killed a farmer and injured members of his family and several others in a recent attack on the Tse Akor Batse village in Benue State, Guma local government area. The assault, which occurred on a Saturday afternoon, also left an unspecified number of people missing and unaccounted for. According to a local source who spoke on the condition of anonymity, the community had previously raised an alarm about a potential invasion. The source claimed the armed herders were camped at Rukubi in Nasarawa State, where they allegedly planned to attack border communities in Guma local government area. Citing the disappearance of 3 children weeks earlier, the attack on Saturday afternoon resulted in the death of Tachia Ako and another resident, Mrs. Esim, while several others sustained serious injuries and are now receiving medical attention. The Benue State Police Public Relations Officer DISP Udeme Edet confirmed the incident, stating that the men were deployed immediately after the report was received and that an investigation is underway. He added that normalcy has doctors in the Federal Capital Territory has commenced an indefinite strike effective Monday, September 15, 2025, citing the government's failure to meet their long-standing demands. This was disclosed in a statement issued by the Association of Resident Doctors FCT, signed by its president, Dr. George Ebonk, and General Secretary, Dr. Agbo Efyong. The decision followed the association's 7-day warning strike, which ended after an emergency general meeting held on Sunday. The ARD FCTA, in an association of doctors practicing in the 14 district and general hospitals, including the Department of the Public under the FCTA, were all included. Justice Musa Liman of the Federal High Court Abuja has returned to the Chief Judge a motion filed by the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, for reassignment. Kano, in the motion's ex parte, is seeking an order of the court transferring him to the National Hospital Abuja for urgent medical attention. In a short ruling, Justice Liman ordered the transfer of the case file back to the Chief Justice of the Federal High Court following an application by Kano's counsel, Uchenna Njoku, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, considering the fact that the annual vacation of the court will end today, September 15th. Counsel to the Department of State Services, Adigboyega Owomolo San, did not oppose Uchenna's application at the resumed hearing earlier. The judge hinted that there was no time for the vacation court to decide Kano's motion. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Adeolu Egbetokun, has led a senior Nigerian delegation to the Global Public Security Cooperation Forum in Lianyusgang, Jiangsu Province in China. The Force Public Relations Officer CSP Benjamin Hundein confirmed that this is a statement released in Abuja on Monday. The three-day conference runs from September 16th to 18th and brings together ministers of security, chiefs of police, and law enforcement leaders from around the world to discuss joint responses to transnational crime. According to the CAP, Hundein IGP Egbetokun will deliver a keynote address on September 18th under the theme Combating Transnational Crime and Countermeasures. From the foreign scene, Nepal Prime Minister Sushil Kaki has named 3 new ministers just days after the dissolution of parliament was triggered by deadly protest. Kaki, who on Friday became the Himalayan nation's first female leader, made Prakash Aryal Home Minister, Ramshwe Prasad Kanan France Minister, and Koman Gising Energy Minister on Monday. In a ceremony broadcast on television from outside the fire-damaged presidential office, President Ramchandra Paudel swore in on the 3 new ministers. Their appointments come less than a week after veteran leader KP Sharma Oli resigned as Prime Minister amidst unrest that deepened when demonstrators were shot dead by the police on Monday. Nigeria's under-20 team, the Flying Eagles, have finalized their squad for the upcoming FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Chile. But preparations have been hampered by the absence of several key players. The Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, confirmed that European clubs, including Germany's Hoffenheim and France's Stade Reims, have declined to release some of the team's most promising talents for the tournament, as it does not fall within a FIFA-sanctioned international break. The decision means players like Emmanuel Chukwu and Precious Benjamin of Hoffenheim, as well as Ibrahim Hafiz from Stade Reims, will not be a part of the squad. All 3 are considered crucial prospects for the team, in addition to the club-related absences. The team will also be without defender Adamu Megeri, who was ruled out of the tournament due to a knee injury he sustained during a training session. In response to the setbacks, head coach Aliyu Zubairu has made adjustments to the final 21-man roster, which is a blend of home-based and European-based players. The team, captained by Daniel Bameyi, will now rely on a mix of veterans from the last Under-20 African World Cup and Nations Cup, and several new inclusions, including Israel Ayuma, Ebenezer Harcourt, and Parabio Airehi. The squad recently departed from Abuja for a final preparatory camp in Chile, where they will fine-tune their tactics and play friendly matches before the upcoming game against Norway in September 29th. And that's the end of LJE News. Let's have a major look at our top stories. We told you about the armed herders' invasion of a community in Benue State. FCT resident doctors begin indefinite strike. Court refers Nnamdi Kanu's medical transfer motion to Chief Judge for reassignment. On international news, Nepal Prime Minister Kaki names new ministers following deadly Gen Z protests. And on sports, Flying Eagles final squad named amid key player withdrawals ahead of the Under-20 World Cup. Thank you for being a part of today's episode of LJE News. Don't forget you can be a part of the conversation by dropping your comments on our social media platforms. You can also be a part of the LJE National Conference by registering on our website on www.ljenigeria.org/con 2025. I'm Mohammed Eneosile saying stay safe and see you tomorrow. Bye for now.